As this year 2025 comes to a close and we cross over to the year 2026, I want you to understand something. When the light that is on you is greater than the light that is in you, you are setting up yourself for crisis. Did you hear what I said now? When the light that is on you is greater than the light that is in you, you are setting up yourself for crisis. How do I mean? Please, I want you to listen up. We are coming to a point that we have to understand exactly who we are in Christ and who we are and what we represent in this world. We are the light of this world. That's what the wisdom of God says. And being the light of this world, we have to understand the responsibility that's been given to us. The responsibility that's been given to us. Now, watch this. As this year 2025 comes to a close and we cross over to the year 2026, I want you to understand something. When the light that is on you is greater than the light that is in you, you are setting up yourself for crisis. Did you hear what I said now? When the light that is on you is greater than the light that is in you, you are setting up yourself for crisis. How do I mean? Please, I want you to listen up. In life, when men and women begin to promote you, when you begin to attain to some certain level of success or achievement, listen, that is the time for you to humble yourself before God and man. Sincerely speaking, I know what I'm telling you this hour. That is the time for you to begin to humble yourself the more before God and before man. Very, very important. Never you ever forget this. This is practical wisdom, sound wisdom. When you begin to succeed in your area of endeavor, when you begin to make more gains, when you begin to make more money, when you begin to attain to fame and popularity, when things begin to change, and now you're somebody that people are celebrating. You have more money in your bank account, more investments, more popularity. You're almost everywhere. People are talking about you. People are praising you. People are cheering you up. You go there, you come here, it's like, wow, what a man, what a woman. People are seeking for ways to even become like you. People are following you online, offline, in their thousands, hundreds of thousands, or millions. People are cheering you up. It's like, who is like him? No one is like him. I mean, all eyes are on you. The camera is focused on you. Wherever you go, wherever you are, online, offline. Listen. That is the time for you to seek God the more. That is the time for you to build a stronger foundation. That is the time for you to become more humble, more merciful, more compassionate. That is the time for you to humble yourself that God may grant you more grace. That is the time for you to stretch out your hands, open your hands, and help your brothers and sisters and help other people create public prosperity. Help other people to attain to wonderful heights, as God has brought you to that height, use it to build a platform, to lift other people up. Use it to build a platform to inspire other people. Use it to build a platform to empower other people. Use it to build a platform to change lives. Life is all about changing lives. Life is all about building stronger, better, rewarding, effective, and effectual relationships. Life, it's all about relationships. So please, I want to share this wisdom with you today. Never you ever think that you have arrived. No, don't do that. Don't do that. I remember, excuse me. Many times my son used to tell me, Daddy, what are you doing? And I say, I'm doing, he said, Daddy, don't do that. Don't do that. Daddy, don't do that. Now today, I am saying this to you. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't you ever begin to think that you have arrived and now there is no one like you. No, don't you do that. No. If you do, you are setting yourself up for crisis. Take your time. Make some researches. Check different fields of endeavor, different disciplines. Check men and women that have risen to a certain level of fame and power and glory and affluence. Many of them, after a certain period of time, you don't see them again. You don't hear anything about them again. Have you ever wondered why? Check different industries, different fields of endeavor. Many of them in sports, in ministry, in politics, in business, in education, in science, in technology. Just name it. From grace to grace, at a certain point, it's like they are no longer there. They are no more there. They have just disappeared out of thin air. What happened to them? Have you ever thought about that? When the Lord began to give me this understanding, I began to search. Time will not permit me here now to begin to tell you about such men and women in different fields of endeavor. Thousands of them. Thousands of them. Some have been able to scale through. They were able to sustain and maintain. But some of them didn't do exactly what they were supposed to do too. Some have risen to such points and they began to help other people, building bridges and not walls, empowering other people, even younger people, helping people. Now, something happened last time. Somebody wrote something, and I read it, and he was asking about, how about this man? How about this woman? How about the likes of this man? How about the likes of this woman? Where are they? We don't see them. We don't see. And I thought to myself, I said, in the times and days of that man, of that woman, who did they build up to take the position after them? Who did they raise up to stand in the instead of them? Who did they help to rise to stardom? Who did they build? Who did they train? Who did they equip? Who did they empower to take their places? To stand in the gap? To fight for the cause of the next generation, of the future generations? Who? And I began to search. I like to take my time to search about people, to research about people. And I began to search. I discovered that there was really none. It was a younger man, younger than me, that asked that question. But there was none. The people he was mentioning their names, the likes of this, the likes of that, where are they? And there is nobody. Why is it that there is nobody? Because those of them who were there before did not see through to the future. They did not see beyond their noses. They did not see beyond their time, their age, their generation. They did not see beyond their light. They did not see beyond their glory. And now, there is a big gap that is left. Who is to fill that gap? If they had taken their time to say, oh, I am here now, what about tomorrow? They didn't even think about their children. They didn't think about their grandchildren. They were just thinking about themselves. They wanted to enjoy themselves, go from one place to another, spend money here and there, buy this and that. They didn't even make real investments, as it were. There was no legacy, no transgenerational mark of prosperity, no system, no structure, no nothing. And now they are aging and aging. And now they are coming back to the generation they left. They abandoned. And they are asking also for help, for support. That's wrong. That's very wrong. Please, I charge you today, I challenge you. If you are to get angry, get angry. Whatever. I want you to understand this. Whatever resource that God puts in your hand, whatever it is, do not consume it alone. Build bridges. Build bridges. Empower other people. Raise other people. Teach other people. Train other people. Excuse me. Train other people. Equip other people. Empower other people. Look beyond where you are, who you are. Look beyond your own personal glory and power. Create systems. Build structures. Very, very important. Build environments. Very, very important. Build systems of public prosperity. Build systems, structures of public affluence. This will go beyond you. Become an institution. Very, very important. That after you have gone, other people will stand in your steps and say, God, for the sake of this man. Many generations will come and pass, but you will not pass because you built something that is transgenerational. Something that was bigger than you, greater than you. Think about Jesus Christ. We have all of these examples, but at times we don't emulate them. We don't, pick after them. We don't learn from them. Jesus was speaking. He said, learn from me. Learn from me. Jesus Christ started his ministry with just 12 men. 12. And he took his time and trained those 12 men. He equipped them, he empowered them, and he released them. What do we see in the whole world today? We see billions of souls, men and women, on fire for Christ. Millions, hundreds of millions on fire for Christ. Thousands, hundreds of thousands on fire for Christ, doing awesome works. And Jesus said, for greater work shall you do even than this. Think about it. He built structures. He built systems. He empowered them. He trained them. He equipped them. He released them. Go and do what I did. And he went away. He eased himself. That is wisdom. Take out that spirit of religion in you. Let that sharp of religiosity be crushed. Learn from Jesus. Jesus was not a religious man. Jesus was not a religious person. No, he was not. He was not. He was not. He created the heavens and the earth, and he knew how this earth works. He knew indeed how this earth works. He created men and women. He's the owner of the spirit of women, the God of all flesh. He knew exactly everything about us, even before coming here on earth. So, why won't you listen to Jesus? Why won't you listen to his words? Why won't you take his words? Why won't you learn from him? Why? Jesus is speaking to you today. That's the truth. As he is, so are we in this world. Today, there is only one man walking here on earth. For everyone who believes, man and woman, boy or girl, whether you're 7 years or 77 years, his name is Jesus. He's the head of the church, and the church is his body. So when the church moves, it is Jesus moving. When Jesus moves, it is the church moving. That's the truth. So as I'm talking to you right now, by the mercies of the Lord, by the Spirit of the living God, this is Jesus speaking to you. You don't need to wait for Jesus to come down from heaven and begin to talk to you, because even when he does, you might not believe it.